Be sure to stick around because we're going to transform this to this. So what do you get the Craftsman guy that has everything? Well, you upgrade him. Let's get started.
Craftsman recently reached out to us and asked if we'd be willing to share the great features of the S2000 rolling tool chest and tool cart, as well as their VersaTrack system. And we actually had the perfect opportunity because we've got a great friend who is a Craftsman tool nut. In fact, he's got several of the smaller Craftsman toolboxes that we were able to kind of shrink down into the larger S2000 box and utilize the VersaTrack system to store and organize common tools that many times get misplaced around the shop, lay in corners, or just get misplaced altogether.
This is the Craftsman VersaTrack garage organization accessory kit. Each kit actually comes with two of these 48-inch runners here. So you get two of these, which in this case we're using about 4 pieces. So we're 3 deep, a little more than 1 full length wide. So we just took a piece of 1/2-inch plywood and spanned 2 of these metal structures, these vertical structures here, and then we mounted the VersaTrack system right to the 1/2-inch plywood. So several ways that you can actually mount this, but as you can see, you can utilize all types of different hooks and mounts and things like that, whether you're hanging string trimmers, shovels, axes, extension cords, power tools, even into levels, brooms, that sort of thing. Just a great place to hang things that you like to get to rather quickly. And let's face it, many of these items, usually they're kind of hidden away, falling away, and you're leaning it up against the wall. So just a great system to be able to organize things in your garage. This is the Craftsman S2000 box. It is a 52-inch long toolbox on the lower half, and the upper half's just a touch smaller to fit inside the actual top of the box. The bottom section is 18 inches deep, and the top section is going to be 16 inches deep. We get 8 drawers in the top section and 10 drawers in the bottom section. Each have a 100-pound capacity. Ball bearing slides and soft close drawers as well. Now we have locks independently that lock this column of drawers, another lock that locks this column. So the lock here will lock the lid, so you can close the lid, and then this lever here where you can actually lock and unlock the drawer. So you can have the lid actually locked down and still have access to the drawers if you want to. So that enables you at the end of the day, if you wanted to lock down the lid, have all your power tools on charge, but still have the ability to get to your hand tools, you could absolutely do that. The toolbox comes with the liner on the top, the liner for in between the top box and the bottom box, a nice thick liner here, as well as liners for the drawers as well. These upper drawers are about a little over 22 inches, about 22¼ inches wide, and as we mentioned, about 16 inches deep. Actually, it measures out right at 15 inches deep. And then depending on which one, this is about 2½ inches from top to bottom. And the upper drawer is going to be a smaller, about a 1¼ inch height on those. The bottom section here on the larger drawers, you're going to get about a little 9¼ inches from top to bottom, and 22¼ inches wide and 16½ inches deep from front to back. The mid-sized drawer is going to be almost 6 inches tall, and again that same width of 22¼ 22 3/8 of an inch, and then the depth of 16½ inches from front to back. Then we have a drawer here where it's going to give you about 3½ inches top to bottom, 16½ inches deep, and again that same 22 3/8 of an inch wide. And then the top two are going to be pretty shallow drawers at 2½ inches. I believe both of these are, with that same 16½ inches deep and that 22 3/8 wide. And both columns of these drawers are going to match, so split right down the middle. So these drawers here are going to be that same 22 3/8 inch wide. And each drawer able to handle 100 pounds. We get large 5-inch casters that are swivel on the handle end as well as lockable. So you can easily lock these down so it doesn't roll around. Unlock them very easily, as well as they swivel again on the handle end. The two on the opposite end down here are actually going to be stationary. And up on the upper section, you see we get some actually pegboard integrated into the actual steel box, and the integrated power strip with USB as well. Great place to, again, store your radios, your fans, your power tools. Get pneumatic cylinders, so gas cylinders that give you an easy close as well as an easy open as well. And really displays very well with the lid open and staying out of the way, but you obviously can close this with no problem at all without the fan in here, of course. Overall capacity for the entire box is 1,500 pounds, and you get over 32,000 cubic inches of storage. So here we are, we're finished up. We've got the new toolbox in place, and we have the VersaTrack system up as well, and really helping to organize, as well as the larger toolbox format. Definitely gives the ability to store many more tools than the smaller toolboxes that were in place. So I'm sure that he's going to be really ecstatic to have this larger toolbox, as well as the integrated power system in it, and to be able to store larger tools in the top as well. You can get this whole toolbox, the lower and the upper, for about $950. And again, we'll have a link in the description where you can check that out. As well as the VersaTrack system is a very low-cost system to, out of the box, be able to store and organize your common tools that you're grabbing all the time. Be sure to check out the links in the description for both of these, for the toolbox as well as the VersaTrack system. We may have some additional links there also. Also, keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and even TikTok. And if you don't mind, would you hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already? And by all means, if you hated our video, well, give us a thumbs down. But would you let us know in the comments why? Have a great day. Keep smiling.